5 reasons why communication is a must have skill for leaders. When we consider influential leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Ronald Reagan, or Barack Obama, a commonality between them always tends to be their ability to communicate effectively. Clearly, the importance of effective communication cannot be overstated. Why, you might ask? That's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this presentation. Here are 5 reasons why communication is a must-have skill for leaders. 1. It'll help you develop a bond with your team. Usually, you can tell whether or not a leader is good by how well their team is able to work together towards a common goal. Oftentimes, team members don't just start working together seamlessly. Their ability to work together is a product of their leader's excellent communication skills. When your communication falls short, you'll likely notice that your team members have a more difficult time reaching their goals. They may fail to understand their responsibilities or get into unnecessary conflicts with their coworkers. All of this is avoidable as long as you're honing your communication skills often and effectively. 2. It'll help build trust and rapport. Trust is basically the glue that holds a team together, and strong leaders take deliberate steps to create and build trust among their team members. One effective way to build trust is to openly and clearly define each team member's roles and responsibilities for a specific project before it kicks off. This approach should help to minimize any potential confusion within your team and create a sense of trust in you as their leader. It'll also help you build rapport with your team members, which is a great way to ensure that your top talent will stay around for the long haul. 3. It can help build transparency. Being open and transparent is super important when it comes to bridging the communication gap between leaders and their teams. Surprisingly, it's pretty common for managers and executives to have limited knowledge about their organization. This lack of awareness regarding company policies and goals can sometimes result in decreased productivity. That said, if you're able to gain the appropriate knowledge about your organization and openly discuss the organization's goals with your team members, you'll be able to establish that much-needed sense of trust. 4. It will inspire more active listening. Honing your communication skills means practicing active listening. Practicing active listening means actually hearing what your team members are saying when they're talking to you. Mainly, it's about knowing when to pause and give them the space they need to express their feelings and opinions. Showing your team members that you're an active listener will make them feel more inclined to come to you with their questions and concerns when they're struggling, so it's a great skill to have. Being an active listener is also being a great role model. It should inspire everyone to practice active listening, which should improve overall communication in the office tenfold. 5. It'll give you the ability to receive and implement feedback. You'll never really know whether you're a great leader or communicator unless you directly ask the people you're constantly leading and communicating with. The best leaders are always willing to learn, so you should be open to constructive criticism. Chances are your team members will have some helpful constructive criticism to offer you. Just be open and honest with them about the fact you're trying to learn and improve, and they should be happy to help. Once you've gained a solid amount of constructive criticism, you'll be able to implement it and further demonstrate to your team members that their opinions matter to you.